The ternary operator. The ternary, or conditional operator, is the only JavaScript operator that takes 3 operands. This operator is basically a shortcut for the if statement. It tests a condition and returns one value or expression if it is true, and another if it is false. So this is the example. So first there's a condition here, and then you put a question mark, and then you put, if this condition is true, it's going to return this first expression. If it's a false, after the colon here, you're going to return the second thing. Let me just give you an example. First, I'll show you what it would look like with an if statement. So we have var age equals 19. If the age is more than or equal to 18, console.log you are an adult. Else, console.log you are a kid. So let's run that, and we'll see in the console it's saying you are an adult. Or if we change that to 15 and we run that, it's going to say you are a kid. But there is a different way to do this with a ternary operator. So this whole thing right here is the ternary operator. First, up here you can see the condition. This part is the condition. If age is more than or equal to 18, then you always put the question mark. If this is true, it's going to print this, you are an adult. If it's false, it's going to print you are a kid. So I'm going to clear the console and then run that again. And you are a kid, you are a kid. So it prints the you are the kid from up here, and then down here it prints the you are a kid. So this is just a more succinct way of doing something if you just have a simple if-else statement. But you can also do more than one single operation per case, separating them with a comma. Let me show you an example. Okay, I just pasted this in here. If we put another variable stop, if the age is more than 18, here's the question mark. So this part right here is the condition. We have the question mark. Now this whole thing is the first expression after the question mark. And you can see we have 2 statements. We have console.log, okay, you can go, and then there's the comma, and then we assign stop equals false. Then you have the colon, then you have the whole second expression here. So before it was just one line, but now it takes multiple lines, and you can put the comma here to run 2 commands in there. And the last thing I wanted to show you was that a ternary operation can be inside another ternary operation. So let's scroll up here. Okay, I'm just going to paste this right in there. Let me adjust this really quick so you can see this all. So let's look through this. We have a variable, a var first check equals false. And then this is the second var, second check equals false. And then there's a var access. Now let's look through that. We use a ternary operator to show what access is. So this is the condition, first check. So we're going to try to figure out what this access is going to equal. So it first is going to check this, first check equals false. And remember, if it's true, it goes to the first thing before the colon, which is access denied. If it's false, it goes right after the colon, which is this whole statement. See, after the colon, there's a whole nother ternary operator, because you can have more than one ternary operator together. So now it's going to do this ternary operator. It's going to do the second check. Well, we can see that second check is false. So if this second check was true, it would say access denied. But since it's false, we're going to go after the colon again, and it's going to be access granted. Now let's just check that by doing a console.log. And you can see right at the bottom of the console we have access granted. Also from our previous thing we have sorry you are much too young with the much kind of cut off. Well, thanks for watching JS Nuggets. My name is Bo Carnes. Check the description for a link to the code from this video. And remember, use your code for good.